Collectibles, buyer pass, Baby Yoda, the child. Quote unquote, the child Baby Yoda, whichever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. Go to BigBadToyStore.com. Link is down below. Use that link at checkout. It helps me, and you can give back to me by helping me using that link. You have to basically purchase your whatever figure, such as the child, through that link, and it helps me out. It helps me get these videos and helps you get more figures for you guys so you can see me and my tits and my tips and my nips. Today we're going to be looking at the child, obviously. Hot Toys is one, basically their full-scale child. It's got... no. So, Hot Toys is making an attempt. I'm not going to lie. This is one of the times that I'm kind of against Hot Toys' design and outcome of a figure that was supposedly well respected, like a character. And I don't know what I'm trying to say is, to me, Legacy Studios did it better. I mean, they're the guys who actually made the figure, so yeah, I kind of, you know, I kind of want to give it to Legacy on this one. I'm not gonna go ahead and spoil it now, but I mean, 410 for the guy, where Legacy was looking at 350-ish. I think 350 for him. This does come with articulation, a little bit of a better stand, multiple hands. You got to give it to some engineering, and then a little bit of parts here and there. But this is such a figure. I'm going to go through whatever you can see, whatever's in the box. Here we go with the pictures and whatnot. It does look good. Don't get me wrong. It does look good. The hair fiberies thing, they don't even look like it's on the actual product. It does look good as for what it is. It's exactly what it's saying it is. If it had no competition, we'd all be going crazy over it. It's perfect, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Now, Hot Toys, to me, has made this a little bit on the toy-ish side. Now, we all know this is a dang toy, for God's sake. But what I'm trying to say is that it doesn't really look like what Hot Toys is usually up to par with. Like, they're super realistic. This one almost catches that Hasbro feel for me. Nothing bad with Hasbro, but they're a different line in the toy community, and Hot Toys is such a different criteria. This, to me, I mean, even like, yeah, you can interchange the ears, but was it really necessary to do that? Like, to sacrifice that big line right there? I'm not sure what's going on right there. I don't like this. I don't like the line. I complained about that in the 1/6 scale one, which that's passable, whatever. But this to be a 1-to-1 scale life-size figure, I want this thing to be absolutely flawless. And Hot Toys has a bit of a flaws here and there. Number one being that crease line in the ears, which you can interchange them, I understand, cool, but I don't like it on a life-size figure. When it comes to something like this, something that doesn't even move barely, I don't care for the articulation and all that stuff. Some of you may, but this is my personal preference. I don't care for articulation, the fingers moving in different actions and so on, and his ears going up and down, and him being able to turn his head. I don't really care about that. I want when it comes to something like this that barely moves, I don't really care about like his articulation. So what I'm trying to say is that Legacy did it. I prefer Legacy's flawless sculpt, where he's not limited anywhere as far as mold lines or creases and cuts in his body and so on. Now this, I feel Hot Toys looks more of a toy. As you can see, I'm gonna compare him right here. Here is the Hot Toys one. Let me see if there's one of him looking here. That's close enough. One of him looking up. It looks good, don't get me wrong. There it is again. I can't get past those kind of things. That's a cheap toy type vibe right there, which I'm not vibing with that at all. Sculpt and everything is okay and such, but let me compare you to the what we know as the Legacy Studios one. This is Legacy Studios. As you can see, there's a mere difference in it. I know we have to wait on final products and such, but this is what we're pre-ordering off of, and obviously, to me, Legacy is the best and closest. Let me pull up that something for you, too. So here it is, Baby Yoda. This is on some website, Screen Rant's website. There's Baby Yoda in the flesh in the series, right? So then we go back, and then we take a look at Okay, both of them look pretty similar. This is the Legacy Studios one. This is the actual prop from the movie set. His jacket and all his clothing looks pretty darn accurate, I would say. I would give it to him on that. That's why I pre-ordered this guy instantly. It's cheaper too. And then we have the Baby Yoda from Hot Toys. Color is off, sculpt is off, little minute details here and there. As you can see, it doesn't look like. From a standpoint, Hot Toys, yeah, it looks good in general. Hot Toys usually look good in general, but to nail exactly, to a T of what this guy looks like, if you take a close look at him. Some people are like, oh, the Hot Toys one is better. Yeah, from a general perspective, it is, because they more finesse. They finesse and kind of, I think they adjust things about their final products, even like they change up the looks of some things. Look at this guy. And look at this guy. Now the Hot Toys one. I feel the Hot Toys one is just not there. There it is. There's his face again. Hot Toys is something. It just doesn't have that Baby Yoda vibe that I have from the show. Like this guy, you feel that vibe. It's happening in him. But I don't know. The Hot Toys one, I just can't get my head over it. And especially you're paying $60 more. I don't know. I don't feel it. It just has this dead toy look on its face. I don't know what it is. Maybe when you can get around to posing it, yeah, sure. But look at its outfit. Look at the outfit on this one. It's nice. On the real one, to me, it's pretty accurate to the real one. And then Hot Toys is, it's kind of blanketed out. I don't like that either. So that's another flaw. And we're already towards the end. It comes with 3 sets of hands. Nice. I would give it to him that on a nice stand. Baby Yoda on the Sideshow one that's made by Legacy. It doesn't have a great stand, but for the price you're getting it from the actual studio, I say it's a hell of a deal at $350. So that's his face. It just looks so similar. Like he's got the same damn expression on him too. Look at that. So those two are just perfect together. And then this one, it's there. I'm not hitting it off with this guy. I wonder if he comes with a little Mandalorian little necklace. He doesn't come with that. Oh no, he doesn't come with a little Mandalorian necklace. Oh well, but you kind of, at $410, it's reasonable for what it is. Given the fact that it comes with all these parts and such. Sideshow gives you a ball, which I don't care for. I wanted that little Mando necklace, but other than that, I'm not saying that this figure is bad value. It's good value at what, it's not even a bad product. But in comparison to a product like this that will actually look like the figure or the prop used, I'm going to have to give it to Legacy on this one. I just see Baby Yoda in this. To me, I see it's kind of, every one of them is off. Of course, you can't nail it perfectly. I think it's in the eyes. This one has a little bug eye look on him. This one has his eyes, but the rest of them, I don't know. It's such a personal preference thing. I'm gonna have to tell you guys, I'm passing because I prefer the value of the Legacy Studios one because they're the ones who actually made the Baby Yoda prop. Is that creases? No, it's not. They're the ones that actually made the Baby Yoda prop, and I have to give it to them because it's of more value to me. To me, that is something. It's like almost having something from the memorabilia of the actual studio, like the actual series, like the show. Whereas Hot Toys is just another company making Baby Yoda figure, the child figures and props and such. So that's why my lean is towards that. And to me, I already pre-ordered anyway. So I wasn't going to go for Hot Toys or anyone else's because, like I said, this is made by Legacy Studios. So that within itself beats out everything. And then the price is pretty much cheaper. And I'm not going to use the interchangeable ears and such and hands. And I would probably pick up that separately just to put around his neck. Probably pick that up on the aftermarket, like eBay or something like that. But this guy doesn't have the little crease in the ears that makes it like, you see that it's just fluid. I like that stuff. Everything's fluid. The skin texture, the way it looks, I love the way they did paint here. The eyes look really nice. I'm gonna have to see it in person. The eyes for Hot Toys, they did really nice too. But for some reason it looks more marbly and less like lifelike. I don't know. And this one looks it looks like a being is there. It looks like a life form is in that body. So that's why I'm going for that. That's why I'm sticking with the Legacy Studio one. So pass on this, guys. It's really up to you. This one is really personal preference. I'm gonna have to just hand it to you guys on this one. It's depending on what you like. But for me, the value is in that the actual studio made this. It looks a lot better. It's more accurate looking. No crease lines, no cheapy toy feel. That Hot Toys vibe is giving me that cheap toy feel. I don't know what it is. It's showing this bag, but doesn't come with a bag. I don't think it comes with a bag. And some people even said that it should have came with his, that little eggshell thing, which who knows, maybe down the road they're going to release it because they have it here. Maybe because of cost they didn't have it, but expected 2020 end of the year, probably going to push out to March. April, 1 year from now, which everything's on delay anyway. So if you like what you saw here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys enjoy these videos. And really nothing to review. I've had nothing, but love you guys, I guess, because support me, because I'm dying. I'm not dying. I hope you guys are safe. Goodbye. I should stop talking.